There is new information tonight about a 2-year-old murder in West Nashville. Josh McClain was shot and killed by two men who met him at a shopping center to buy some guns. Police are asking friends and relatives of the shooters to come forward and say what they know about a cell phone. McClain's widow tells News Channel 5's Mark Bellinger it's hard to imagine why anyone would want to keep that information from police.
It's been just over 2 years since Josh McClain was shot and killed in the parking lot of the Nashville West Shopping Center. Josh and Lauren McClain were newlyweds.
It's been really hard, obviously, on me and our family.
Lauren and the rest of the family want justice, but there have been no arrests. It's not been because of a lack of effort. Metro's cold case unit is investigating. Detective Chuck Robinson says there are good leads, and he's even found a couple of men they think could have committed the crime.
These people had done this before. We had a couple other robberies, similar fashion, where the people that were selling the gun agreed to meet with these same suspects, and they were robbed at gunpoint.
The problem is there's just not enough evidence to tie the men to the crime, which happened on September 22nd, 2012. Just after 6 o'clock in the evening, Josh went to the Nashville West Shopping Center to sell a couple of handguns to a buyer he met through an internet site. Police say after showing two men the guns, they pulled a gun.
When they drew the guns on the victim was also armed. He drew down, and at that point, they fired a gunshot and shot and killed him.
The men police believe committed the crime contacted Josh from a cell phone.
The cell phone was not set up under their name, and the problem thus far has been trying to connect them to that cell phone.
Police believe there are people who know more about the phone and the crime who have not come forward. It's hard for Lauren to understand why anyone would hold back information.
Well, if it were me, I couldn't hold that in, you know. I would feel terrible. I wouldn't be able to live with that, and I would just say if you know something, it's probably going to eventually eat at you.
Police also hope a guilty conscience will eventually make someone come forward. Mark Bellinger, News Channel 5 HD.
So if you might have any information about that cell phone or anything else related to the crime, you should call Crime Stoppers. Remember that number, it's 74-CRIME.